Hello everyone, Random595 here. Today we'll be playing some 3D Minesweeper. Let's go. Right, I wonder if there's any logic we can do here. Normally I'd jump to a bigger opening, but I think we do have logic. The way it works is, or at least what I've found, is you want to find areas where you've got a set number of mines. So this 2 says there must be 2 mines here, and this 1 says there must be 1 mine here. This 3 touches all those cells, so every other cell touched by that 3 is safe. That's pretty much how it works. We can do the same thing on this side. Get these 2 cells here. This 2 touches 1 here and 1 here. So these 2 cells are safe. And yeah, that's how we can proceed. So this 4 touches 2, 1 and 1. But it also touches this corner cell. That's safe due to the 4. Do I have any other logic? I don't think anything else is confirmed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else because the 1 could be on the outside edge, which means that's not satisfied. And the same over here. I'm just going to move to another corner. Pretty much searching for a better opening. Here we go. So 4 2s or 4 1s in a corner like this give logic, as this 2 has 2 mines here. These 2s are also satisfied. And it can't be here as well. These 2s don't actually give us anything. Yeah, disregard. 2 1s give you 2 cells like that. Now, 1s off the edge are very nice, so we know this pair is a 1. So every other 1 touching it is satisfied. We can clear every other cell that they are also touching. And now we've got a floating cell. Has to be a mine. I'm playing sweep mode, and what that means is when we place a mine, it removes the cell and lowers all the numbers around it. There's advantages and disadvantages to sweep compared to classic mode. The main disadvantage is it gets rather easy once you get the corner 1 strategy. This 1 is floating next to this, what has to be a mine, and you don't really need to think. You can just click all the corner 1s. That's a little bit powerful, but I still prefer sweep mode to normal because, yeah, just clear that and this cell here. The problem with normal mode is it gets very confusing as to what's going on. If we could have some features like if you could highlight a cell and see all the numbers touching it, or highlight a number and see all the cells it's touching, I would definitely, I think, appreciate normal mode a lot more. So these 2s, I mean, it has to be there. Corner 1s, resolve. A lot of this stuff now, as long as we don't misclick. The corner 1s. We have 1s not on the side, we've got 1s here. These 2s mean they're safe. These 2s get all their mines from there, so you're safe here. Let's see. Not sure that actually gives more. Just go to all the corner 1s as long as you're not touching anything else. As you can see, after you started clearing some of the board, corner 1s are just way too powerful. But still, it's pretty fun getting to that stage. Clear you. Got 1s off the top, so it has to be this pair. I'm sure if I thought about it, I could use the 2s to solve that. This 1 touches this pair, so we get 6 cells here. You're a corner 1. Is that a corner 1 over there, or does it actually touch something else? That touches both of them, so it's not a corner 1. Yeah, we're good. Lots of zooming and rotating to figure out what you're looking at, which is, I guess, what all the fun of 3D Minesweeper is about. Yeah. Making sure I don't make any mistakes. Yeah. Cool. When we start clearing some of this, the board will shrink, which will be nice. Has to be that. So you can't, this is a pattern that you can't actually resolve straight up. Can't resolve this pattern here. Is that a corner 1? Yes. And now we have a corner 1, so we can work our way down. It should be here and here. Okay, I've got 2 split areas, so the board's not actually shrinking, which is kind of funny. Here, it has to be one of them, so we can clear all 4 of these. This 2 is only adjacent to 1 more cell apart from these 4, so that's a mine there. A lot of common ideas, just applied slightly differently to how normal Minesweeper works. Obviously with it being 3D and all. Yeah, the 2 says it has to be this one. Corner 1, resolve this for us. Yeah, it sticks out this side, so it's the top one. Goes out the other side, it would be the bottom one, like that. And it's generally going to be the one, yeah, just like this. Yeah. Boards are going to just jump to being complete when I'm done. Wait up. Oh yeah, yeah. There is a corner one. I was like, is that one even touching it? Alright. Oh, I didn't do that. Decided to move on its own. That is only touching this one. Yeah. And there we have it. In 5 minutes 49, we finished a 3D board. Okay, we're going to jump into classic mode. Play a hard game. Show you the difference. This will be a lot more complicated. And the reason why is when we place mines, it basically flags them. And then we've got to see through all these numbers and mines that are going to be left floating around. Try and solve everything else. This 3 says one of them is a mine. Got down here. One of them is a mine and 2 of these are a mine. So similar. What did I do wrong? One of them is a mine. That hits the 2, so only one of them is a mine. So of course there's room for a third. Fair enough. Yep, makes sense. Spacebar to restart. Okay. Well, that is a huge opening. We can still use some of the same tricks, but we have to be a bit more careful. Think a little bit harder. These 4 due to the 1s. Okay, so it has to be in these 2. That's touching them, so we can get rid of all of these. Can I get rid of these? I think, yeah, they're touching that one as well. Be so nice if I could highlight the way I wanted to. But it has to be these, so it can't be these 2. Hard to say exactly which one. That's a mine for sure, right? That 2 says this is a mine, which clears here. So it clears everything. These are all touching. That 1 is also probably touching these 2 over here. Surprising how far they reach sometimes. Yeah, so it's one of these 2, so they're clear. One of them, one here, one here. That's a lot of effort for not much reward, so let's just carry on somewhere else. Okay, so we know this pair is a mine, which gives us all of this. Oh, there's a huge chance there's an opening here. Or not. Okay, I was wrong. I was really expecting an opening. Getting behind it like that with a 1. It is what it is. These 2 should be safe. Okay, so how does this work? There can only be 1 mine in these 2, and there can be 1 mine here. So it has to be one of them in this one, right? Yeah, makes sense. Which also means everything touching these ones is safe, apart from those cells there. So we can clear like this. That gets 1 mine from there. Yeah, who knows? Is there any... See, now it starts getting confusing. Like, you got all these floating numbers that don't go away. That's why I don't like classic mode as much. If I could highlight to, you know, just see the numbers I want, it would be so much easier. But you can't, if you remove the mines, you get that corner 1 problem where the logic just becomes immediately apparent without thinking at all. So I'm not sure exactly the best way to fix this. So it should be 1 in this and 1 here. We can actually get rid of everything else touching these 2s. And probably 1 more layer as well. Makes sense. That 1 doesn't touch both cells. That 2 here. 1 in this pair. Alright. We got 1 here. Get rid of these. but it also gives us one in this pair and one in this pair. Should get rid of these 6 cells. Similarly, there's 2 in this, so it's not here. And this 2 sees it, so it's not here. And these 1s see this. Oh, there's the opening. Keep accidentally highlighting that. Okay, I had more logic here in that there's one here, so there has to be one in these 3. You're safe. Also, everything else touching this one is safe. These 2. Take this easy logic. That's touching other stuff, so I won't try to be too fancy. Okay, one here. These 2 because of that 2 over there. Okay, that one should be good. What's touching that one? Over here. Okay, so now there's one in these 2, so it can't be in any of these. This 3, it is touching 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, not quite. Corner 1 does still point out a mine. If you get it. 1 mine. 2 mines here, which means these 3 are safe. This 2 says these 2 are the mines. 3 is not quite satisfied. That 3 is. These 3s aren't. 1 mine left for that. Spin it around. Is that one only touching here? I believe it is. Yep. Let's clear a little bit more. There's one of these 2, which is also touching them, so they're safe. And they get all get 2 mines here, so we're all good. For that. Alright, is that a 1, 2, 1? No, no. Well, actually, yeah. 1 mine here, 1 here, so this is safe. And then this 2 needs the mine here. And then, do I have a 1 next to that, next to other stuff? I do not. What about higher numbers getting reduced down? It gets harder to count, the more there is. Think not. So... does it have to be this one? Yes, and it's one of them, so it's not this one because it touches that too. 3 on the end. Suggests here, but it's not exactly logic. Here we go. Another. Wait, no, that one also touches that over here. So I'll take that back. Actually, this 2 and it can only be one of them means it has to be this one. So I. What is it next to? Where is this 2 second mine? Because you've got 1 mine here. That's not a mine. You've got... wait, is this still a mine? No, it should have highlighted all the mines. That still has to be a mine then. Wait, but that's not even touching it. I'm confused as to where the second mine is for this 2. 1 and not here because that's where I died. Wait, no, that's not where I died. I said that was a mine. I said this one was safe and I died. What are these? That's the one I flagged. I said this was a mine and that's the mine. Disregard, that's correct. This is also a mine. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay, yeah, that's also a mine. Okay, cool. Trying to figure out what I did wrong so I can improve next time. We do not have logic, I thought, but we have some logic. Wow, that's big numbers. So, 1 here, at most 2 there, so there's at least 1 there. There's only 1 here, so there's at least 1 here. It's not actually helpful. No, 1 here, 1 here, 1 in the back too. Therefore 3, so there's only 1 in these 3 cells here. None of this actually gives me logic. Okay. The basic patterns. Nice and easy. One here. So there's one in these two. Which isn't actually next to enough. Actually it is. This cell. Now what? Surely there's more here. If I think about this hard enough. Maybe not. I don't see a way to break it down. 1, 2, 1. Not quite either. No. Spin to some more corners. Spin to win. Okay, here we go. Has to be mine here. And there's a 2. Just spin around to this side, 2 there, so where's the 1s though? Why do I keep doing that? Okay, over here, 1 here, 1 here. So these are safe. 1 here, 1 here. There's only 1 here, that's a mine. A little hard to make use of that though. I think that's the only cell that's next to. And then the 1 should be next to this. And the 2, I guess next to these 2, but the 1 is not next to that mine at all. It's next to these 2 as well. No, there's 1 mine in these 2 and that one's there, then they're safe. I would suspect this as being a mine, but I can't prove that. Okay, it's one of these 2, so we got here safe. Okay, this is only next to 3 cells. Oh, it could be both of them. Yep. Disregard. Looking for some nice easy 1 logic. Right, it's these 4. Therefore, we get a huge amount of stuff here, and these 2. Nice. That 2 is only next to 2 cells. Similar logic. 1 mine in these 2. One mine here, which means there's 1 mine in cells that these 2s don't share, which is here, and there's a 1 next to it, so you can do that. I haven't used that kind of logic before, but it makes sense. That one's done. What else do we have? Alright, 1 in these 4. Could be there and there though. Any more ideas? Okay, so there's 1 in these 2 due to that one. So therefore this one means that's all safe. Means one of these 2. Ah, yes. Yeah, the 3 must have mines behind. Clear all this. That 1 touches those 2, so these 4 are all safe. 1 mine here, 1 mine here. So there's 1 mine in these 2, and there's 1 mine in these 4. So we get these safe. Where were we at? 1 here, 1 here. So if it's here or here, that's satisfied and that's satisfied. So we actually got a reduced 1-2-1 kind of pattern going on there. Cool. On this side, there must be 1 here, so therefore that's safe. This 3 is next to a 1 and 2 other cells. Wait, no, it's also next to this cell over here. I was going to say those 2 had to be mines, but actually they can't. There must be 1 here, so only one of these can be a mine. Only one of them can be a mine, so therefore this one has to be a mine. Is that 1? Yes, that 1 is definitely next to this, and that 1 is next to that cell. Yeah, once again getting a little complicated to see what's happening. Yeah. That's why I prefer the sweep mode. Okay. So we know it's one of the top pair here. Not quite enough. One of this pair, so it's not here. It's one of this pair. That does the 2. Which means the 3 needs this one. one of them, so it has to be here. One of these two. No. It could also be one of those two. My bad. Okay, here is correct. Nice. And that one is also next to it, so we get all of this. And that one is also next to it. One pair can get you so much logic. Okay, can I get rid of that cell? Or is that a guaranteed mine actually? Because of this 2, that's a mine. Yeah? I think that's correct. That one is next to it as well, and I don't think it's next to these cells because there's the 3 in between. But it's definitely next to these 2 down there. So that 2 is done with this, and it's also next to these 2 cells. That 2 is next to these 2 cells and that one, which leaves one of these ones. One of these ones, so it's not these 4. That's also next to it, so it's not any of these 6 or these 2. It's one of that pair. Can I please stop doing that? Must be I'm somehow selecting. Okay, when I go off the screen, and if I let go, then it's stuck. And yeah, okay. Now I know why it's happening. Hopefully I can avoid it a little bit more. I went off the screen up the top. That's what happened then. That's surely a mine. Is this one touching that? I think so. 7. Okay. Daily mine dents over here. Has to be sharing here. Did I go off the top? I must have. One of these 2, so it's not any of them, and that also means it's not everything else this one touches. That is touching there. Maybe I could have solved that earlier. That kind of pattern, this kind of pattern. It's getting confusing to see what's what. So it's one of them. I don't even know where I was looking now that I spun it around. One of them, one of these, one of these. Means these 3 should be safe. This one has to be the mine. It's a floating one, so there. Okay, so it's floating 1. These 2 clears a bunch for us. It's one of these 2, so we can clear these 3 cells. One of these and one of these 4. Could be over here. Tricky. So it can only be one of these, so it has to be one of these 2. Yes, which is next to a 1. But I don't actually see what that... yeah, it's one of these or one of these 2, so it's not here. We know it's one of these 2, so we can clear here. And then we know it's one of these 2, so we can clear these 2. One here, one here. Has to be this one. One of them and one of them. Alright. Doesn't really help. It has to be here. It has to be just one of those 2. One of those 2. This 2 actually gives this one satisfaction, so... Weird way to say that. Slowly narrowing it down. Aha. That one says it's there. Does that satisfy any 2s? Top one there. Okay, so it has to be... Yeah, we know it's one of those 2 though. Trying to decide if the ones are next to that or just next to this block, and I think it's just next to this block. Would clear here, and with these ones it clears here as well, and here. That 5 has 4, so there's one more, and it has to be here. Does not have to be there. Alright, let's jump into a classic game of 3D Minesweeper. Works pretty much the same as Sweep, except when you mark a mine, it highlights it and does not reduce all the numbers. So the positives are your logic is not so readily apparent. makes it more difficult. And the negatives gets very confusing later on when you got a huge amount of stuff going around and it's not being removed from the board. One here, and one back there. One here, one in this pair. Doesn't actually solve for anything. Give us a better opening. If there is logic there, I don't know how to figure it out. Wow. Okay, I asked for a better opening. The game's like, fine, have it. I will definitely take that. This 2 satisfies all of that. This 3 only gets 2 here, so this is a mine, and then we got 1s all around. So corner 1 still exists as a strategy, but you then have to, you know, actually think and reduce the numbers down. This 2 says here, this 2 says here, which for that one satisfies all of this. It's one of these 2 here. Okay, so that one touches these 3. It also touches these 2. Okay, but we can get rid of everything else. That one's on, and then the 2 says it's one of these 2. We can now do the reverse. Get rid of everything else. That's only touching one of them, so it's not guaranteed. They're separated by enough distance. Okay, one of these 2 here. And that one says we can get rid of all of that. That one says it's here. Do we have anything, any other ones touching that? No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm sure there's something going on with those 2s there, and I'm pretty sure, okay, this 2 floating here is only adjacent to that, which satisfies that one, and this here. I wish you could chord. Actually, I don't want to try right and left clicking on that, because it would probably blow up in my face. Yeah, chording would be so nice. Yeah, be on the number, not on the mine. Yeah, definitely not going to try clicking on that. These 2s, just both of these are mines. Will not suggest, they are confirm. Not quite a 1-2-1, it's just one of these, but we can get rid of this one. Actually, yeah, okay, it could be over here. Could be. What do we have? One of these 2, so it's not here. That one isn't sure yet. This 2 suggests here. Yep, because it can only be one of them. And that is next to some 1s, so I think we get a fair amount cleared here. Cool. Is there any more 1s touching that? No, there's 3s. Better angle. Okay, so it's next to these 3. We just jumped to some other logic. Actually, this one here is the mine. And I think that one says... See, this is the part I don't like, is even with zooming, it's like, which ones are actually touching? So this one touches here, but does it touch down there? Like, I have to get in. Okay, this one here does touch, and it does touch. That's the issue. I try to click this cell, and I just click something else. And it doesn't, the board doesn't clear. Yeah, that's why I don't like Classic, and I just play Sleep Mode even with the kind of easier logic that you get. I also sometimes play without animations, just so it's a bit faster. Yeah. Four. These 2, 1, these 2. Okay. One of them, so not here, not here. Do we have corner 1s? If so, we should start using them. As I am kind of going for speed. Not reckless pace, but fast. Okay, so can it be one of them? It has to be one of... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, corner 1. Not a corner 1. Wonder how fast I can go if I'm actually playing for speed. I guess I would have already restarted because I didn't get an opening. Failing to click on cells. Let's just restart. Wonder you could just... Huh. You could just place a mine. You can't place a mine before you click. Huh. Okay, but I could do it this way until you get it clearing. I didn't clear anything. That's right, because there were no numbers to reduce. Okay, so we do just need an opening. Just experimenting with different ideas for how you could play this fast. Is that? That wasn't guaranteed. How did I lose on the first click? Because I'm not starting a new game? Yeah, I wasn't starting a new game then. That's the only thing that makes sense. Didn't even know you could replay. 2, 1. So that's the pattern that you can't actually resolve, which isn't great. Do I just guess one of them if I'm playing for speed? Then I'm going to lose quite a lot of games. If that's the level of guessing I'm going for. Okay, that's pretty good. Over here, similar stuff. Has to be this one. I'm going to need to practice so much more at this. One of them down there, which gives us corner 1s. None of them are actually corner 1s. 4s in a pattern, 2s. Why am I looking at other logic when I should just be focusing on simple but fast here? Opening, yep. Opening predicts for the speed. So it's one of those two, so that means... Oh, yep, makes sense. I'm just gonna guess, get us going. Huh. Wonder how unlikely those guesses were. Yeah. There are 1, it's these 2 here. Alright, we got it, we got an opening. This is a really awkward shape. 2 of these, 1 of them. No. It's because you can't, you know, access back there. I think that too. Yeah, because the 4s as well, that was pretty likely. Corner 1, not a corner 1. Must have got the angle wrong. One, 2, 1 actually gives all of these. Rather nice. That's the same. Did I restart instead of... Whatever. I don't, Yeah, okay, cool. This is definitely new. Now, I don't remember any of this. Probably because I lost the previous game. This is a replay, then I won't get a score for time, would I? Okay, I'm pretty sure this is actually a replay. Yeah, okay, cool. Just hit new. Not here. But confirmed it is. Much better to get those than to click individual cells. 1 and 1, so it can't be these 2. Yeah. Can't be this one, so it has to be that one. Alright, not confirmed, because it could be either of those. Can't be any... Oh, I wasn't expecting the opening. Has to be one of those 2. Wait, that has to be one of those 2. So it can't be over here, actually. Take back what I said. And do the exact opposite. So it's 1 there, so it has to be this one. Does that give us corner 1s? Yes, it does. A corner 1. I saw. 2s. So it's these 4. One of them. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. One of them. Need to find more corner 1s. Okay, can't be here. Or any of that. No. How can I take it back? Good, somehow I did. It's 3, so that's at least one of them. No, it's at least one of these. Yes, and one of them, so it has to be here. Yes. And one of them. Okay, get rid of these 2. Oh, this one here. Very nice. And these 2. 1 there, so it's 1 here. That 3 doesn't quite give us this one. Okay, that 2 covers everything this 2 sees, so we can just use that logic. Do I have corner 1s anywhere here? Yeah. Just get those corner 1s and spam them. Is the way to win this fast. Surely I've got more, but I can't quite see how to narrow it down. This doesn't actually isolate this section. Okay, let's give up on that. 3, so 1, so therefore 2, 3. 1, 2, so we can probably get rid of, it's one of these. One of them, so we can get rid of that, but it's also one of those over there. Okay. Where? Is that a corner 1 on something? No, is that a corner 2s? Yeah, I was looking too much for 1s. 2 means here. Oh, I think that one of those was a guess. I actually just missed, but I didn't die, so I'll take it. Here. Yeah, now we're talking. But it also shows the ridiculousness that is this mode. Surely, I can't confirm. Yep. Yeah. Has to be that 1, 2, 1 for sure. I need to clear this so my board reduces to something better, more visible. There we are. Corner 1s. Where are we? That's unknown. Over here, it can't be any of these. 2 says it has to be one of them, so 359, that wasn't even that fast. Okay, how could it go faster? New game, not restart. Alright. Space, new game, probably. Let's double check. Yeah, it's different. That's reckless starts. Hoping to immediately get into corner 1s. I need to pick them a little better than that though, I think. Yeah, no, that was the guaranteed mine. I did that on the wrong one. Yeah, okay. Has to be here. One. Okay, so we got this pattern. 1, 2, 1. One of those 3. 2, 1 and 1. Okay. I knew there was an opening there, but I was clicking too fast, so I clicked immediately after we got the opening. That just seemed likely. And that was just a guess. 8s? Not as hype, I guess. Okay, corner 1s straight away. Is that? No. This. Board already shrinking. Wow, because we came in from the corner, I guess. This has to be one of them, so it can't. True. Could always be like that. Something I did not consider. It's one of them. Watch out for the opening, which there wasn't. Okay. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, should be 1, 2, 1 again. 1, 2, 1s, man. Whew. So many 1, 2, 1s. Okay. One of them. 1, 2, 1. One of them. One of them. So it can't be either of these. Can't be this one. Has to be up there. Which then resolves this down. Okay, 1, 2, 1 says this. Not that one, so it's here. It's one of them. Probably I can figure out which one if I just look on the correct angle. Can't be that one. Huh? Massive 121. Is that true? I'm gonna say yes because it worked and it roughly makes sense. One of them. Here we go. Let's grab these. Not here. I need a way to quickly resolve that kind of situation. Okay, so it's not here. I think the answer might be just to work it from another direction. This one. Yeah, it says it can't be here. What am I stuck thinking on? It's one of these two, so it can't be any of those. This 2 says it's here. Okay, if it's one of those two at the bottom. Oh, that's so annoying. Menu, back off the menu. Cool. One of them. So, yeah, whatever. One of these two. Surely there's corner 1 somewhere. This is killing me. I could just guess it. No, that's not a guess. That's good. Which then gets us. There we go. Alright. Nope. This one. That's not confirmed. Jump over here. All the 2s. All the 1s. That 2 is next to... Yep, just there. Okay, that jump was confusing. Yeah. Do it safe. There. 305. That is my new PB. Yeah, all about those corner 1s. That is 3D Minesweeper. Tons of fun stuff to try out. Yeah. Hope you liked it, and see you guys next time.